Right, come on.
Action.
I'm Cathi Harrison.
I'm Jo Campbell.
And this is our new podcast, That Mint Podcast, which we decided to launch because we think there's a big misunderstanding about finance, that people think it's a bit grey and a bit boring and old.
Cathi, what is the name of the podcast and how did we come up with that name?
Jo, the name of the podcast is That Mint.
Practicing our podcast voices. I guess what we're trying to do is help people just with their everyday lives. Money's such a big part of life and it's something that as British people we tend to not talk about.
And in shocking news it can be quite fun, finance can be quite interesting, it's definitely relevant. We'll be looking at everything from your first mortgage all the way up to retirement. It's a huge journey and we'll just try and break it down bit by bit into something that's quite tangible and understandable.
If we can help you retire earlier, save some money, buy a nice car, buy a nice house, get on the property ladder, just little tips like that. And we're just two northern girls, we can just put it in normal terms.
We are. We're not just two northern girls, we do actually have financial services qualifications and experience, to be fair, and wine, award-winning. There is knowledge behind it, but hopefully the fact that we're kind of not the traditional cliche financial services, it might just mean that we can turn it into plain English for people. So yeah, some of the topics are
interesting things that you've maybe never considered, but will actually make your life richer, not just in money terms, but in general terms.
Ooh.
I know. Soundbite.
I think this is a good way for people to be able to kind of still learn something, you kind of gain some knowledge, but you're still enjoying it. It's not a chore, hopefully, to listen to this. I mean, listening to her puns, a bit of a chore. Mint is a northern term, but also mint has obviously got some financial connotations. I think there's something around financial services just needing this minty fresh breath air. No, minty fresh breath of fresh air. Oh.
No, minty breath of fresh air.
Yeah, a minty breath of fresh air.
The term minted, meaning lots of money, but the royal mint of coins, mint sauce, it might get a bit saucy.